Hello everyone, warm greetings to you. It's Nick here. We're on the Nintendo 64 and we're looking at Cruis'n Exotica, which was published by Gratuitus Games in 2000 as a conversion from the arcade cabinet from Midway Games on 1999. Now it's the third in a trilogy of games which we've already looked at, which is Cruis'n USA and Cruis'n World. So if you like those first two games, you'll probably like this one. It's pretty crazy, got a good pick up and feel play to it, at least the other two had. So if you like those others, you'll probably like this. If you didn't like those others, well, you might struggle. So there's three different modes here: Challenge, Freestyle and Exotica. We'll do Challenge just so I can see a few of the tracks. Now, it's got various tracks which are a little bit more wacky than the last incantations. We've got Mars, Hong Kong, we've got sea life to go through, Las Vegas, and in India with all the wildlife and various other bits. So we won't do all the tracks, but we will do a good percentage. Oh, dinosaurs, I've got to get to that. Now, apparently there's variations of the track as well. The further you get in other modes, you can unlock other vehicles and cars, and I think drivers too. We'll put it on auto gears, so it's going to be wacky, crazy racing. To begin with, I think we've got 4 unlocked cars: a police car, a taxi driver thing, the invader, and that sports car-y thing. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Now, some people might complain that these games are quite basic in the gameplay. Let's try and get the camera view here. But I love them. I do like crazy racing games. Right, okay. I prefer Need for Speed, but this is good. Right, so let's try and keep it on here. The control... Oh, they're bashing a bit more than the other games. Now, the control system is a little bit different to most other racing games. It's insane. Think of this as a cartoon racer rather than a simulation. Oh, this is mad. Right, okay, I'm loving this already. Right, okay. Now, in second place, let's get through here. You go through various checkpoints, try and avoid the oncoming traffic. Is it going quicker than the other ones? Insanity. It is going quicker than the other ones, isn't it, really? I would have loved playing this in the arcade. So it's moving at a hell of a leap. I'm liking the thing. Whoa, don't seem to be losing too much time for those on-road crashes. Let's do a bit of drifting around the corners. That does seem to help a bit more. The handle of this car is... Whoa! The handle of this car is very, very fragile. I would say track this one down already. Do check out... Whoa! I do check out the reviews of Cruis'n USA and Cruis'n World also, as we're in 6th place. We're in Korea, you saw, or South Korea, we saw the flags fly in there. Let's try and take on the inside. The car will lose speed if you go off the road, so on the pavement or grass or anything like that. But it is a good race. We are keeping in touch with the other drivers, which made me think there's some kind of rubber banding involved. You don't take any damage. Take a look on the map on the right every now and again to see where the other drivers are. But this first race is so close, we don't need to have a look at that. Slow down on the grass. Whoa! There's loads of undulation. Check out the scenery if you can do. You can get some amazing air over these jumps, as you could do on the previous games too. This first track seems to be introducing us to the game. I think the challenge mode, we can just select any tracks we want. Checkpoint! 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 Whoa! Oh, Gordon Bennett, really. Second place. Crazy, crazy. I'd like to unlock that camper van. I'm sure you can do that later on. So any cars that you're racing against will get unlocked at some point during the race. In second place, I think if you tap the accelerator twice, it will give you a nitrous boost. But we don't really need that because it's insane. Yeah, I've liked all 3 of these games, and I probably like this one as well. Some people hated them, but you know, it's not like any other racing game in terms of the handling. You really have to get used to it. You don't really have to ease off the accelerator too much around the corners. It's mad. Okay, so we're just picking tracks off by heart. Now, the further you get into the game in the proper mode, it will give you more versions of the same track. So I think Mars, aliens will turn up at some point. But let's go on the Dino Trail. See if the basic track gives us some dinosaurs, but we might not get that unless we actually go into the proper game for real. If that is the case, maybe we might do a later video at some stage. Might do.
Ready?
Ready? Set. Go! I will do. Away we go in this other car. Handling doesn't seem too dissimilar at the moment. I so want to drive that camper van. There's a Mini there. Police car. That is selectable at the moment. A couple of Minis. There's a blue one and a red. Whoa! Cars sliding all over the place. It's just knowing how fast I can go around the corners and get away with it. Whoa! That was a nice stunt. Let's go over here. Marvellous. Oh, I saw that ray of sun that was going through there. So I don't think we're going to see any dinosaurs here, are we? Might do later on. Checkpoint. Boom. Here we go over this dirt track. So we're in second place, but we're not too far away from the leader, I don't think. It's that mini sign to give us a bit of bother. Seems like there's various other courses we can go on, shortcuts. Oh, it's like bumper cars, this. Whoa. Still in third place, fourth place. We're going backwards super fast. Keep your eye on the road. It's travelling at a hell of a lick. Commentating and doing it at the same time is proving tricky. Checkpoint. That's what I just said. Fourth place. I would like to come in the top three, but you know, hopefully this has given you an idea if you own a Nintendo 64 or just emulation, whether you want to track this one down. Second place, be good to get first place. Good, nice little tunnel. I'm a big fan of tunnels. That is good, isn't it? That is good. Whoa! Into first place. The police car was leading. Seemed to have a bit of bother in the tunnel. Time ticking down in the middle. That runs out. We're done for. But I'm gradually getting more and more used to the handling, and we've won. Yeah, so you very quickly get used to this. There's not too much to master. There's the girl there waving that trophy around. She's pretty excited. Looks like it's corrupted a bit on the left. Never mind. Good, we got a trophy. Right, next up. What should we do next? Venusville to Cerberus. And that's on Mars. Right, come on. What car should we select now? Maybe we'll keep the Mach 4. Maybe we'll go to the police car. What car will you select on Mars? The only other racing game I know that's on Mars is Roll Cage 1 and 2, which is pretty good. Oh, look at that. We're on Mars. The Curiosity rover. I don't think that's going to take effect here. So this is what the future's like. Oh, look at this roadway. Oh, look at that sun flare, solar flare. Excellent. Oh, this does feel very roll cagey, this. Whoa. Someone's taking a bit of a hit there, and we're in the lead. Let's just keep it there if we can, do. This is Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Whoa. Yeah, it's the sort of game that I'd want to spend. I don't have much free time available, really, but I'd like to go on to the championship mode and sink a lot of time into this one to see all the variations of the tracks, because I'd imagine there's lots of secrets to be unlocked in this and lots of special moments. I'd love to own all three arcade versions of this all next to each other. That would be a fantastic thing to have. Right, come on, police car. And I'd keep the cash box open, so I'd just keep putting the same coinage in all the time. Keep on it, keep on the road. Oh, this is cool, look at this. Mars is much more developed than you think. So I don't know what year this is based on, but this police car looks like it's from a different era. Checkpoint! Right, so you're always going to have you're always going to have close races in this thing, I think. So it's excitement. Got to keep your eye on the road. There was another freeway coming in suggestion with this one. Away we go. Yeah, year 2000 is. Let's all meet up in the year 2000, as Pulp said. Wouldn't it be great when we can drive on Mars?
Checkpoint.
Thank you. Checkpoint. Let's try and win again. Whoa. So I will do a few other tracks, just to give you an idea of what the game's like. And maybe we'll just do championship mode for one race. I don't want this to go on forever. But I do like my racing games. It's my favourite genre of games. It's the one where you don't have to read the instructions too much. And you just sit down and relax and driving along endless freeway. E.T. it says up there, where he's going to phone home. It's like some sort of monorail at the top there, or cable car system.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, see, I'm not having to ease off the accelerator too much, drifting round the corners. There's Mars. I'd love to go to Mars one day, but I think it might be a bit out of my reach. Maybe go to the moon. Don't do that atmosphere joke, Nick. Don't do that atmosphere. I wouldn't like to go to the moon because it's got no atmosphere. Well done, you've done it. Nincompoop. Finish. He's won again. Boom. There's a girl waving the trophy around. I don't think that's the sort of stuff you want to be wearing on Mars, but what do I know? Miles completed 1986. Right, okay, so let's do another track then. There's the Himalayas. We've done the dinosaur. There's Amsterdam, an island. Yeah, let's see if we can do this. See if there's any wildlife around. And I quite like. I'd like to do Las Vegas as well. Let's go to India. Taxi, taxi. Right, so try and stop the taxi if you can. Oh, we're starting off in a tunnel.
Go.
Ready, steady, go. Right, so we're at the back here. This looks like my least favourite track so far. Actually, what am I saying? I like all of them. Go, go, go! The aquarium one would be quite nice to see. Cars seem to have a good speed advantage. Yeah, there's a bit of rubber banding in this, isn't it? When I say rubber banding, when the car gets too far ahead, the other cars, the component cars, get a little bit quicker to try and keep the racing competitive, and I think that's in this in spades. Need the lead. The leader's got a big distance. Need him to have a crash, which I think he did do in his pink camper van. If you are in a pink speeding camper van, then comment below. Yeehaw! Whoa! You can turn in mid-air, which is good. Normally you can't do in a real car. So it's a taxi versus a camper van. You wouldn't want to get this taxi, or if you did, you want to get your seatbelt on. Right, okay. Nice. The road bends all over the place. It's crazy undulation in this town, as it is in all the towns in, Cruis'n Exotica. It doesn't get much more exotic than this. Oh, God. Remember to blink when you're playing this. It's like I'm playing this in fast forward or something. Oh, and that camper van goes flying into the air like it just don't care. Third place. We lost a couple of positions there. 3 positions, and now we got hit by that white thing. Come on, get on the inside. Maybe get on the inside. Yeah, if they clip you, you lose a lot. Don't get clipped off the road, which we just did do there. Get stuck in the midfield traffic, you're in bother. Third place, well, not as good as before. It's an okay track, that one, but not as exciting as the others. Shall we do another track, maybe? Rank Snail. Well, that means I'm not very good, doesn't it? Maybe I should be using the turbos a little bit more. Anyway, you've got to start somewhere. Level and track. Oh, you increase the level as well by the looks of things. Right, okay. We're just doing the basic stuff, just to get you a flavour of what the tracks are like. What should we do now? Let's take the Invader out on the job. Map 4 Invader. Let's take the Invader out. Invader. I am ready. It's night time and it's Viva Las Vegas. Bright light city, gonna set my soul. They're gonna set my soul on fire. Come on. Here we go. Burn that stress. Viva Las Vegas. Into the Vegas. So this is as basic as Vegas gets. Whoa. You can why do I find that so entertaining? You can up the difficulty and the stuff around, but we're driving around Vegas. It's the town. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Unless they're chasing you for a debt, and then they might follow you outside the state. Through there. Woo! Past that. Oh no, that's silly the van, but we kept the speed up because I think someone bashed into it. So second place, first place. Away we go. Go, go, go. Go like the clappers. Bright light city, gonna set my soul. It really sets my soul on fire. We should do the next line. Right, round we go. This is Las Vegas, folks. So if you haven't been, I'm sure this is reflective. This is the gambling state. Can't see any casinos so far. This is a very fast track. Thank you very much. Checkpoint. I'll write you a check. Checkpoint. Finish. That's a very brief track. So I'm giving you a flavour of each of these ones, but as I say, you can up the ante to go up the skill levels for a bit of a more complicated track, but that girl doesn't care. She's being paid to wave that trophy around, and that is what she's doing. Right, okay, so Cruis'n Freestyle, Cruis'n Exotica, the actual game. So maybe we'll do the actual game for at least one race, which is going to be a bit more tricky, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get past that or not. Right, is this going at random? Korea, easy, first of all. So I think all the tracks we did before... I'll have to take your word for that. So easy is what we was doing all those other tracks, and as you go through this championship, it will unlock other cars and more complicated versions of the tracks we've done already, I think. Now, if you're watching this, you might have played this game quite a lot yourself, so you might have already got quite far into the game. There seems to be a lot of content there, a lot to unlock. Comment below in your experiences of it by playing it long term, because these reviews are really how the newbie player would have played the game on their first or second go, to see would you have gone back to play it again, and try to unlock all the stuff. Was it worth it? And I'd say it really is worth it. I would love to do that. You're going to get more from this game the more you play. Good. Right. Okay, so first of all, it might seem a fairly basic racer, but there's lots to do. If you like riding fast in a cartoon-type world, which I sure do, you're going to get a lot from this. But as I say, if you like Cruis'n USA and you like Cruis'n World, you're going to love this. Pretty straightforward, really. You couldn't predict I was going to say that. Right, anyway, let's try and win the race rather than jibby-jabbing all the time. They seem to be getting away from me here. Right, 4th place. Let's win. I think we have to win to get to the next one. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe it's just the top 3 or something. Right, now we're approaching this thing that looks like Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters, but I'm sure it isn't. And a Mini. Let's get past him on the inside. So up into 3rd place. Huge jump, which we did in practice. Right, come on, Nick. My car does seem quicker than theirs when I'm behind. Don't hit the grass. Keep your finger on the accelerator, and hopefully my opponents are going to bump into traffic. Oh no, that's cost me a little bit. Whoops, and that's cost me a lot. Helpful, yeah. Damn. So if an opponent crashes into the back of you, that will add to your speed. Oh dear, that wasn't good. 3rd place. Does that mean I qualify or not? We'll soon find out. Qualify? I'm not sure. Anyway, no, we haven't qualified. It's just a continuous. I hope you liked having a look at that one. It's one I might go back to do another video if you want it, doing more of the championship. But yeah, I love that game. It's got its knockers, but I thought it was great. So that was Cruis'n Exotica on the Nintendo 64. Published by Gratuitus Games in 2000 and based on the arcade cabinet from Midway Games in 1999. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and have very fun. Goodbye.
Goodbye.